In this video, we are going to see another coding question. Let's read the problem statement. For hiring a car, a travel agency charges R1 rupees per hour for the first n hours and then R2 rupees per hour. Given the total time of travel in minutes is X. The task is to find the total traveling cost in rupees. A note is given. While converting minutes into hours, ceiling value should be considered as the total number of hours. For example, if the total traveling time is 90 minutes, that is 1.5 hours, it must be considered as 2 hours. So one point to note in this question is whatever will be the minutes given to us, we have to take the ceiling value in hours. So let's read the example input now. So input is R1 equals to 20. So R1 over here is the rupees per hour for the first n hours. And what is the n? That is 4 hours. So for initial 4 hours, our cost will be 20 rupees. And then furthermore, if there are more hours, if they have traveled, then the charge will be 40 rupees. So the x over here is the minutes that is given to us as an input in the question. So it is 300 minutes it is given to us. So if we round it up, then 300 divided by 60 is 5 hours. So total 5 hours the travel we have traveled, and the output that we will get is 120. So let's see how we have got this output. First of all, the total traveling time we will calculate. Total traveling hours will be 300 by 60, that is 5 hours we will get. Okay, so we know that for first 4 hours, that is n equals to 4, for first 4 hours our cost will be 20 per hour, that is R1. So we will, what we will do, 20 into 4, that is for 4 hours the cost that will be occur to us will be 80 rupees. And then how many more hours remaining, that is total 5 hours were there, we have calculated for 4 hours, one more hour is remaining. So for further more hours, we know that we have to take the cost as R2, that is 40. So rupees 40 per hour in the fifth hour. So which is equals to 40 into 1, that is 40 rupees. Hence the total traveling cost will be the cost of 4 hours and the cost of the fifth hour, which is 80 plus 40, which is equals to 120 rupees. Okay, so to understand this problem much better, let's see further more examples. So in the example 2, the R1 cost that is given to us is 30 and the N hours is 5, R2 cost is 35 and X is 500 minutes, and the output that will be obtained is 290. So let's see the explanation. So the total traveling in hours is 500 divided by 60, because we have to take the ceiling value, so we will take the ceiling of 8.33, which is 9 hours. So the rupees 30 per hour for the first 5 hours we will calculate, that is 30 into 5, which is equals to 150 rupees. And then next rupees 35 per hour in the fifth hour, because total we have in the 5 hour, because we have total 9 hours we have calculated for the first 5 hours. So okay, so over here it should be 4. So we will calculate 35 into 4, which is 140 rupees, and totally the cost will be 35 plus 140 equals to 290 rupees. And similarly, one more example is there. The first cost is 30 rupees. The time is 10 hours, n is 10 hours, R2 is 35, and X is 5 minutes. So in this, we are traveling only for 5 minutes. So the total traveling hours that we will have will be 3 by 60, which is equals to 0.05. We will take the ceiling for this is which will be 1 hour, and if we calculate the rupees, it will be rupees 30 per hour for the first 10 hours, which but here we have only 1 hour in total, so our output will be 30 rupees. So let's see now how we will code this problem. So first of all, the inputs that are given to us is R1 and R2 and X. So first of all, what we will do is we will take an hours variable which will calculate the hours value in round off, which means we have to calculate the value ceiling value. Okay, so what is the technique that we'll apply over here is we will take X, that is the number of minutes it is given to us. What we will do is we will add it with 59. Okay, and then we will divide that by 60. Why we are dividing it, adding it with 59? Because we have to move into the next hour. Okay, so suppose if our x is 1 minute, so when we add it with 59, so our total will be 60, and 60 divided by 60 is 1. So in this way we can seal our value. And now what we will do is we will make a cost variable which will finally store our cost value. And let's write the condition now. So if our R value is greater than N, okay, so in that case what we will do, we will calculate our cost. And the cost, how we will calculate our cost? For first N hours, the cost will be R1 per hour, so it will be N into R1, plus for the remaining hours, which is R minus how many hours we have already traveled, that is N, into what is the cost for the remaining hours, it is R2. So this is how we will calculate in the case where our R value is greater than N value. That is, the total time that we have traveled is larger than the initial time given to us, that is N. Otherwise, if the initial time that is given to us is greater, so in that case what we will do is we will just calculate the cost in this way. In that case we will not do subtraction because we will not be left with other values. So what we will do is n into r1. So you can understand this with the third example that was given. That is, in the third example it was given that r1 is 30 and n is 10 hours, but when we calculate our r value it will be only 1 hour. So in this case we know that r value is less than n. So what we are doing, we are just calculating the first value, which is 30 into 1, this 30 into r. We are not calculating the remaining because our r value is less than the n. Okay, so let's now move forward. So in this way we will calculate our cost value, and finally what we will do is we will output our cost. So let's see the output now. So as you can see that we have got the output as 120. As we have seen in the explanation that for the initial hours it will be 80 rupees, and for the remaining hours it will be 40 rupees. So the total that we will get is 120 rupees. Okay, so if you want we can check for other inputs as well, that is 35, 35 and 500. 30, 5, 35 and 500, and let's check the output for this. So you can see that the output that we have got is 290. Okay, so this was the output that we were getting, 290. So that's all for this video. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, and to get access to more such videos you can see the playlist in my channel. And thank you.